Sunday, you guys. No makeup, no filters, right? Right, Foodie? No makeup, no filters. And everybody is bigger than you. Everybody is bigger than you. You do realize that is not true. You have some severe body dysmorphia if you honestly think that any one of the React channels is bigger than you. You are easily 450 pounds. Your favorite, Shakara, did a React this morning, estimating you at least 410, 420. You a liar. Hey, Danny, how's it going? Hi, Jen, I was just thinking about you. I'm gonna just do a quick live stream because I'm working up to my House of the Dragons coverage at 7:30. I'm doing pretty good. I got some errands accomplished this morning. I ran out and got some things done. I'm not very good about getting my trash bins back in the garage because it's hard for me to navigate stairs, with my legs being in the condition that they are. Did I see everything? Which group? Are you talking about Foodie Beauty or are you talking about Eugenia? Which one? Which group are you talking about, Danny? They're all messed up right now. And Amber Lynn's out there too. The ankle has a React that says that they are both trying to do catfishing on TikTok right now. Yeah, I saw that shit with Trump. I haven't really wanted to talk about it because, first of all, he's okay. Like, he survived it. They had the appropriate response, the Secret Service was able to handle the situation. So, obviously, regardless of my political affiliations, I don't believe that in violence and politics at all. He does. Clearly, He sent thousands of people to storm the Capitol on January 6th. So should I feel bad about this? Not so much. He got grazed by the ear and the side of his head. Whatever, he's gonna be fine. Yeah, he did his meet and greet. I don't know who showed up, but apparently it was... Jadedness has some clips of it, and it looked pretty bad. I don't know if Jordy covered it yet. Politics is such a mess, but it always is because there's always like hit campaigns and stuff like that leading up to the election. So you hear like the worst of the worst, and it might be like overblown and exaggerated bullshit about people right before. It's usually called the October surprise, right? I'm not trying to focus on that right now. Dude did not die. He wasn't even really all that injured, so I'm not too concerned about what happened to Donald Trump. He lived. He's fine. He's fine. He's still going to be running on the top of the ticket. Did you see that we lost Shelley Duvall, Richard Simmons, and Shannon Doherty in the last few days? Like right in a row. I think there was another person too, and I can't remember who it was. But we lost, like, people are dropping dead all over the place. Shannon Doherty, dude, she was only 53. No, we haven't gotten the kid that tried to break down my door. Shannon Doherty was only 53. I'm 50, you guys. So that's fucking scary to me, but I know that she was a breast cancer survivor, so she had a lot of shit going down. I think she had the full mastectomy, um, which is so hard for women. It makes you feel like you're not feminine anymore if you have to go through that procedure, you know? Um, I think she did get some fakies put in. I don't know, though. I don't remember exactly the story behind that because I wasn't totally paying attention to it. All I cared about was, is she going to live? You know, is she okay? And at the time of that procedure, she was going to live and she was going to be okay. So whether or not she replaced her boobies, that's up to her. My grandmother had the full mastectomy in like the 1920s. So she spent pretty much her entire life wearing bras and stuffing them with tissues because they didn't have fake boobies back then. They didn't have that kind of shit back then. And by the time they started having that stuff, she was already like in her 70s and 80s. You know, like she was so old by the time they got that kind of crap. Um, Sharon Tate died, huh? Wow. There's a lot of people dropping dead this week, Danny. I don't know if it's the heat. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've been staying in my condo, so I don't know if there's another strain of COVID going around. I have no idea, because the only time I go out is to buy cigarettes, and they usually have both doors open at the gas station I go to. I did get a sandwich today, though. I got a French dip. I got a French dip at that little place. It's called the OC Wine Mart. That's right behind the gas station. And I got some chips. I ate about a fourth of the sandwich, and I'm full. It's in the fridge. I would give you half my sandwich if you were here, Danny, because I can't eat that much food. I don't know how Chantal packs it down like she does, but she's apparently complaining that everybody's like, oh my God, you're eating too much rice. You're eating too much rice, girl. What are you doing eating a brownie? You're supposed to be a severe diabetic with a blood sugar score of 25. She's like, yeah, my blood sugar score was like 14, though. It's perfectly fine. No, it's supposed to be 5. It's supposed to be 5. I would totally hang out with you all the time, Daddy. I remember meeting somebody a few years ago online who lives locally. I've still not met her, but she wanted to hang out with me too because she thought I was hilarious as well. Chantel is not just wild. She's fucking crazy. So she had like a toddler tantrum and was yawning a lot toward the end of it. She's acting like a fucking baby. Like, I'm gonna just rant, 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 rant. Oh, no, I'm tired. I'm tired. Rant, 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 rant. I'm tired. It's like all you have to do is fucking wear her out and then she'll just go to sleep. it's like it's like it's like having a 3-year-old in your house. It's so crazy. And she keeps saying that everybody else around her is bigger than her. That's fucking nonsense. Girl, you're like 450. Come on. Even Shakara was unwilling to put you below 410. And I know that hurts. That stings because she felt like Shakara was on her side. That's gotta sting. Yeah, from what I saw of the Eugenia stuff at the meet and greet, is they had her with the dude, Six, I think is what they called him, who is the person that they said should peg her. And they tried to like laugh the whole thing off, and it was gross. It was gross. I can't even imagine putting myself in a situation where somebody suggested essay against me, and I would have canceled the trip. I would have canceled the trip and told Jeffrey never to call me again. Don't you ever call me again, you disgusting piece of shit. Yeah, that's and Barb's was there, you know, like on another screen to pipe in and try and like antagonize the situation as well. I noticed Barb's was wearing something that came down to about here on her forehead. So she's getting a little subconscious about the fact that we're calling her a 5-head. Whatever, dude. I'm a 5-head. I know I am. I'm a 5-head. But you know what? My hairline's not receding, Barb's. I'm not pulling my hair back so severely that my hair is coming out. You know? I just have a big brain. What do you do? Would be fun to see Barb's and Chantel fight for jerkies and bacon. I would love to see Chantel's arc away from being a Muslim, and then she can fight for bacon. it it is because she's been doing these hairstyles where she pulls her hair back so severely that she's been pulling her hair out. You know, I molt all the time. Like, if you look, I got hair on my shirt right now. I molt all the time. But I also have a lot of hair. It's fine, but it's thick. I got a lot of it, you know? Her head is weird. And her personality is fucking weird. Like, why is she a traitor to black men? Why is she sucking up to this white racist dude? What is she even thinking? I don't get it. I don't get it. Barb's is out of her goddamn. I think she's really insecure, and this is her whole life too. She's kind of in the same box as Eugenia, where they feel like this is their entire universe. They have no friends outside of this universe, and so therefore they can't give it up. Laughing my ass off. I hate how they say friend. That part, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Every 2 minutes. It's so annoying and fake. Mm-hmm. It is. Mm-hmm. Don't play with it. Apparently somebody likes it. I said the same thing on the Jeffree Star subreddit. I don't really use Reddit. I used it back in like 2016 when I was trying to figure out what was going on with Julian Assange. I don't know if you saw. Okay, I gotta get like conspiracy theory shit now. Apparently, Julian Assange has been released. Like, he's free now. I don't know all the details behind this, but I saw some stuff that says he has been released. So I don't know what's going on there. Jeffrey going mad at comments when someone tells him something is going, tells him he is on something. Dude, he's definitely, yeah, he's definitely like, he's got to be on something. For real. There's something going on there. You talking about Julian Assange? I don't know. I didn't like read the whole article. I just read the headlines that he had been released and the charges were dropped. I have no idea. So I guess they finally made their argument of First Amendment free speech and let him go. But I don't know what they're like. I don't know what the next moves are of either party. Is Julian Assange going to go back to, I think he was operating out of Germany. Is he going to go back and start doing WikiLeaks and releasing, because he said he had a lot more material that he was going to release, and he had a kill switch that if anything happened to him, he would hit one button and the kill switch would release like several documents that were highly damaging, blah, 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 right? Well, it didn't happen. The irony is that the charges were dropped under Biden's administration, right? And when he got arrested in 2016, it was Biden who flew in to England to convince the English government to arrest him. To hold him, to hold Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. What the hell kind of notification is this? Oh, she's doing a rest in peace for Richard Simmons. Yes, I do follow Elvira, you guys. Um, a lot of people are fucking just dropping dead, you guys. It's so crazy. So crazy. I'm gonna eat the rest of my French dip, I think, while I'm watching House of the Dragons. I don't know who's gonna die tonight, but somebody's gonna die. So, somebody's gonna die. It's gonna be crazy. So join me at 7:30 because that's when I'll do the replay and do my react to it. Because like I have to watch it first and like catch it all because it's long, right? And I'm usually like cooking dinner and kind of missing parts. And all I have to do tonight though is heat up the second half of my French dip. You still there, Danny? Oof. So Chantel was like really freaking out today. She went on for a very long time. I could barely keep up with it. Like, and I got there late. Like, I wasn't there from the beginning, but you know how she goes. She's so circular. She's just like, I hate Kalari. I hate FFG. I hate Yaba. They're all fatter than me. And nobody else exists in the React world, right? Nobody else exists in the React world. But then she started taking it out on people in her chat who were kind of pushing back at her. And she's like, you've been sending me a bunch of emails. And if you keep this shit up, I'm going to expose you for all the emails you sent me. By the way, look at my forehead, you guys. I've got some wrinkles, like normal wrinkles, right? Did you look at that video I posted of Eugenia Cooney? She had the most bizarre bullshit going up on her forehead. I've never seen anything like that. Except for maybe on my feet. After having swelling for a month, and the swelling is reduced now, and my feet look really wrinkled. You want to say? My feet were very swollen for the last month, and now they look like I'm 80 years old because they're all scaly looking. And I still haven't totally regained my ability to flex my right foot. But it's getting close. I've been working very hard on fixing this situation. But yeah, my feet got really fucked up, you guys. I don't even know how to fix that. Like, what kind of cream you put on your feet to get rid of wrinkles? I have no idea. I don't know what's going on there. But that's what they look like right now. They're getting better though. I have been working very hard I know some of these lol cows don't want to work out. They don't want to fix themselves. I am not that kind of person. I've literally been trying to fix my body. That's why I almost have regained my flex strength in my right foot. I've been practicing every single day, several times a day, to be able to fix that, because I do not want to continuously have leg collapses and fall to the ground. I don't want that to be my future, you know? She has a problem with us smoking, but she smokes that shashish. Is that what it's called? It's in like a hookah, and it's the equivalent of smoking like 100 cigarettes. Who the fuck are you to tell us that we can't have a cigarette when you're a type 2 diabetic, uncontrolled? You haven't gotten your blood sugar under control, and you're eating brownies and shit. Are you for real, girl? Oh my god. I know you watch me. I know you copy me. I know you take things from my channel. I know it probably bothers you that I'm a lot thinner than you and I'm 50. Hey Joshy, how are you doing? I'm wrapping it up pretty much. Like, I've already been going for almost a half hour. And this is just kind of like a light live stream before I do House of the Dragons tonight. Hey Charlie's mom. I wished I had a job that paid thousands of dollars a month laying around like a slug. She looks like the Cheshire cat on that couch when she's lying on her side. She looks like the Cheshire cat. She like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to figure this out too. Like, I will ultimately have to get a job, and it's gonna have to be something where I can take movement breaks. I don't have to go into the office. I can work from home, and I'm not expected to walk around very much, because the last job I did, I was working 6 days a week, walking 8 hours a day in very steep neighborhoods. I'm not equipped to do that anymore. I can barely walk anymore, you know? But prior to that, I was a proposal manager. It was mostly a desk job. So it is possible for me to potentially get at-home work, but I don't know that I can sit down for 4 hours in a row and do something for a company. It's got to be on my own time frame. Hey, Clara. She is the smoking caterpillar. Oh, is that what I was thinking of? Is that what I was thinking of, Clara? The smoking caterpillar? I think you're right. I haven't watched Alice in Wonderland in a long time, so I think you're right. She's yep, the worm with the hookah. I get you. I get you. All right, everybody. I will be back on live at 7:30 to cover my House of the Dragons react to episode 5 of season 2. So if you're watching that show, you should join me. Now, I do not show the visuals. I only have the audio behind me, and I'm reacting to it. What normal 30-year-old man would put up with that burden and not be ashamed? Well, we know he's a romance scammer. I mean, he was trying to pull that on Kai Bella, too. He's like, can you have babies? How much money do you make? He's a romance scammer, right? So he doesn't have any other options right now, but the minute he has another option, dude is out. And he will be taking Julia and Howie with him because he likes the pets. She doesn't. And he will not trust that she will take care of those animals. He will just like blindside her, pack up, take the animals, and leave. That's my guess. But he's also going to have to cancel the lease and leave her a note that says you have like 5 days to get the fuck out or something like that. It's going to be like, I canceled the lease. And because everything's in his name. That's how she operates with all these dudes. Who are you? um, he's gonna just cancel everything, and he's gonna fucking walk because I'm sure he's getting sick of it. You know, she said she ate 1 kilo of sunflower seeds. How much is that? Can somebody look that up for me? Because I can't do it while I'm live streaming. What is 1 kilo translated into American metrics? How many sunflower seeds is that? Because I love sunflower seeds, but I don't think I've ever eaten that many. Yeah, it's over 5,000 calories, Charlie's mom. It's a brick of cocaine worth. Well, she's got to get her, she's got to get her fixed somehow because she doesn't have as much access to what she had in Canada. You know? I can't even. Oh my God. I mean, I used to snack on sunflower seeds all the time. But not like that. Not like that. First of all, it starts like cutting up your mouth. And I know she has really bad teeth. Is she getting shelled? Shelled sunflower seeds, maybe? Because if you get the ones with the shells on them, you gotta break them open and it tears up the roof of your mouth and shit. It's not exactly an easy process, right? It's not exactly an easy process to go through that many sunflower seeds. Um, but apparently Chantal found a way. Because my only experience with kilos is 80s actions. Yeah, when they're talking about drugs, right? Right, Clara? That's like, there's a kilo of cocaine here, right? Like that. 2.205 pounds is a kilogram, Charlie's mom says. God damn, girl. I mean, is do they even sell that in a single bag? 2.205 pounds in a single goddamn bag? Wow. That's crazy. Her face is puffing up again, too. She looks like she's exploding out of her clothes again. I think she'll be back in the hospital by next week. Because she's like, she eats a brownie and then she's raging, having a toddler tantrum and then yawning and acting like she's going to fall asleep, saying she's going to watch a 4-hour movie with Salah. Impossible, girl. You're going to fall asleep. You're going to fall asleep on the couch. She probably got 2 separate bags, different flavors. Maybe she was talking about barbecued flavor. I've never got the flavored ones. I've always just got salted sunflower seeds, but I can't imagine going through it that quickly. Like, if it's shelled, if it's still got the shells on it, that's cutting up. First of all, her teeth are shit. I know she is constantly coming after Kalari, but the reality is her teeth are shit. And she's going to lose more of them at this rate because she doesn't go to a dentist. And she's already lost a lot in the back of her mouth. And she clearly has pain, right? And she's not seeing a dentist. She has some pain and she's not seeing a dentist. So she's going to lose more teeth. And she's supposed to be eating sunflower seeds like that, unless they've got to be shelled already. Yeah, she's surely too lazy to shell them, says Charlie's mom. I don't know if she got 2 different flavors, though. She was really into this whole thing. I'm saying they were barbecue flavor. She's such a crazy liar, you guys. It's so weird to watch her and to react to her. And to know that she's watching me all the time and repeating things that I say. Like when I talked about her not reading and not knowing what she was talking about, she then projected that towards Yaba and said, go read something. You don't read. I'm sure Yaba reads hella more than Chantal does. She claimed she didn't even like them at one point. Then why? Why would you keep eating them? If you don't like them, why do you keep eating them? That's so bizarre. Like, if I don't like something, I throw it away. You know? If it isn't working for me, especially because I live alone, it's not like I have somebody else who I could be like, hey, do you like this? You want to try it out? I don't have anybody in my house that can do that. Barbecue is her favorite flavor after ketchup. She has the weirdest taste preferences. She wants those ketchup vinegar chips, right? That they only sell in certain countries. I don't think they have them out here. Because who the hell would want to eat that shit? Wow. I was having a cigarette with you. She has the preference of a toddler. Yeah. Yeah, Shelly. She acts like a toddler. And she sits at her mukbang table like a toddler. And she wears her garb like a toddler. She wants to make herself look like a baby or something. It's really weird. I don't know what she's doing to herself. She raged out and needed a nap just like a toddler. You're right, Clara. That's exactly what happened. She did. She's like, I hate you, FFG. I hate you, Yarba. I hate you, Kalari. Oh, so tired. So tired. And about the same self-control, which is why she needs someone else to do her food. She needs to go into like one of these internal clinics where she's not living at home anymore. She's like internalized, you know, because she's too far gone at this point. She really is. Charlie's mom. I have RA. I couldn't imagine being 500 pounds with RA. Rheumatoid arthritis. Is that what we're talking about? Inpatient? Yes, but it's like more of like a permanent solution that will go on for months. Right, Shelley? Should be forced into care. Well, Clara, I think the only person who can do that is Shmi. The only person who can do that is Shmi and maybe her aunt, Phyllis. Would have to do an intervention. And the only way they can do that is if she actually goes back to Canada. And that's probably why she doesn't want to go back to Canada. Because I think that on that last visit, they were getting pretty close to doing that. And so she ditched town. You know what I mean? She's like, I gotta get out of Dodge at this point. You can't be forced into care unless you threaten to harm herself. She is harming herself. That's the thing. You have to basically prove that somebody is incapable. They're incapable of managing their own health care. That's when you get control. Is they are so far gone that somebody else needs to step in and take over. Problem is she has the option to sign herself out. Not necessarily. If they're able to get the proper paperwork to say she is incapable of taking care of herself and therefore we need to do this, they might keep her there without the option of signing herself out. I mean, she's not really thinking this through. And the fact that she's just going online and raging at people and not doing anything productive. Like, that's your entire channel now, is overeating when you have claimed that you have all these health issues, and then raging at React channels. That's your entire content. That's why I think last prison may be the only way to get the party started with recovery, as it were, says Clara. I think they're gonna have to have like a serious intervention, the kind where they say she is mentally incapacitated. I don't think it would be too difficult to prove that because she has not maintained a job. She's been sleeping and eating all day. She does nothing, right? So if she is incapable of taking care of herself, I think they'd have a pretty good leg to stand on to say it's time for us to step in. You know what I'm saying? The cycles have gotten shorter and shorter. Soon she'll be in medical care full time. I think she's going to be in the hospital again next week. Her face is already swelling up severely, and she's acting like she's super tired, like she's going into diabetic comas. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a healthcare professional. I'm not making any sort of diagnoses here. But I'm saying that chicks' symptoms are fucking weird. And she's a major tax dodger too. That can put you in jail when caught. Clara, I have a feeling that she set up some sort of arrangement while she was in Kuwait to send money back to Canada to try and like pay that back over time. She's kind of alluded to that. So I don't know that she's in trouble for that. And I think that's the reason why she's still been able to get like medical care when she goes to Canada. Yeah, the 2 bankruptcies, but that doesn't affect your medical care. That's something else entirely. And that is not criminal. What is that called? What is that called? Horrible credit, yeah. She's lucky she is a Canadian. Yeah, absolutely. She's lucky that she still has family members where she can at least sleep on a couch. She's lucky for that much, you know? I've been through the diabetes clinic with my mom, who is now in remission. I've had sciatica, and the doctor said stretching and PT is the only thing that helps. I had sciatica for 20 years, Shelley, and I resolved it through chiropractic care and going to the gym. It took 20 years to relieve my pain going down the right side of my leg. I understand what you're saying. Taking from the system and not paying back, then bouncing. Yeah, Clara. Well, I don't know. She kind of indicates that she has some sort of plan that she's like paying them slowly back or something. I don't know what the... Salah's in charge of all the money. All of the money is being passed over to Salah, and then he's the one that pays out the bills and the mukbangs. Absolutely, you gotta move it with sciatica and never lie from her. Yeah, for real. Like, one of the exercises that they gave me is that I had to take my leg and pull it up. I don't know if you can see this or not. I had to pull my leg up and like expand my hips because you're supposed to relieve the stress on that pressured area in your hip. She keeps like changing up where it happened. She's like, it's my lower back. No, it's my butt cheek. No, it's this. No, it's that. That's why I don't believe she has it. Everyone wave at Foodie. Hi, Foodies. We know you're watching. She does. She loves to watch our channels. Yeah, I have that one and quite a few others. It makes a huge difference, but it takes effort, worth it. Moving and exercising, absolutely. Laying like a seal was not part of the treatment plan. No, not at all. You gotta like stretch out the leg. You gotta pull it up and stretch out your hip. And you gotta do other exercises too. And I just don't know why she keeps lying about her health status. I don't get it. Like, we already know that you're a fat fucker with a lot of health problems. Why are you making shit up? Just tell us about your organ failures. You got enough of that going on. You know? Okay, everybody. I've been going for almost an hour. I think her lower back pain is related to the weight she's carrying in the front. It could be, or it could be the kidney failure. It could be either one of those things. I don't doubt she's in a lot of pain. I'm sure she is in a lot of pain. But she's just making shit up. She's not actually going to doctors and getting diagnosed. She doesn't fucking have sciatica. She has no idea what she's talking about. Okay. Thank you all for joining me this afternoon. And stick around at 7:30. I'm going to be doing House of Dragons React. Okay? So come back for the House of Dragons React. TikTok is her doctor, I'm sure. I'm sure it is. And she thinks every one of us is bigger than her. Every one of us. Bye, Shelly. Take care, y'all.